It's a classic New England tavern where all of the ingredients are local and the food is exceptionally fresh. Rye Tavern in Plymouth is a true hidden jewel. Down a dirt road, through a forest of pine trees, and across a field lies a quaint cottage known as the Rye Tavern.
It's a little house that we converted into a restaurant. It was built in the late 1700s, so it kind of blends in.
This one-of-a-kind eatery in the Manomet section of Plymouth is truly the definition of a hidden jewel, hidden being the operative word.
It's actually on the oldest road in the nation, which is unpaved. It is dirt through and through. People think they're lost when they're getting here. We answer countless phone calls about directions and how do we get here, and we think we're lost, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're here, we're pulling in.
Once you actually find Rye Tavern, you'll be greeted by a cozy rustic dining room and a warm, welcoming patio for outdoor dining when the weather is nice. It all overlooks a garden where Chef Joanna Farrar and her team source fresh herbs and vegetables.
This is our garden. It's a 2,100 square foot garden, ever expanding, ever growing.
So you know the cream spinach served alongside the marinated flat iron steak traveled all of 10 feet before it hit the saute pan. It might be a labor-intensive process, but to Joanna, it's absolutely necessary.
I'd rather go through all this trouble to know that I'm eating food that is grown locally and not stored and shipped. It just feels that much better.
While they're serious about what they serve, there's nothing pretentious about the menu.
It's food that I grew up eating, you know, food that your mom cooks. Definitely food that everyone's gonna recognize.
So there are juicy burgers served on buttery brioche, topped with Vermont cheddar cheese and applewood smoked bacon. Mussels come soaking in a white wine broth spiked with salty speck and garlic. And chicken is cooked perfectly under a brick and served alongside goat cheese mashed potatoes and grilled asparagus.
Literally, it's cooked under a brick. It's a chicken breast that we just simply salt and pepper and put in a hot pan with a brick on top of it, and that helps to sear the skin and sear all the flavors in. As we bring it out to the table, everybody's always joking, where's the brick?
Rye Tavern's deconstructed clam chowder definitely looks original, but it embodies all those ingredients you grew up with.
It's a fun twist, a fun presentation for it to include all the ingredients that we know as chowder. So rather than chunks of potatoes, we actually put mashed potato that we mix with a triple smoked bacon. Top it with a cream and clam broth, and then top it with 3 crispy fried whole belly clams.
Since both Joanna and her sous chef husband Payson are Maine natives, blueberries are used in the beverages and on the ribs slathered in Payson's blueberry-based barbecue sauce.
He starts with fresh Maine blueberries for his barbecue sauce, sautés them with garlic and onion, and then we use Sea Dog Brewery beer, and then adds about 1 million spices. It definitely has a nice blueberry flavor to it.
They're just a little spicy. They just have a little bit of cayenne, just enough to let you know they're there, and a little sweet at the end.
And if that ending isn't sweet enough, the Toffee Blondie Sundae is sure to make your sugar levels spike.
Comes out in this little cast iron skillet, which people love. It's a nice, soft, cakey, gooey brownie that we heat up with white chocolate, and it's got Heath bar bits in it. And then we top it with vanilla ice cream, a house-made toffee sauce, and whipped cream.
Farm-to-table cooking is something that's in Joanna's blood, and she strives to bring that same level of love and dedication to her customers every day.
I do love what I do, and to be able to come to work every day in a place that's so serene and so much like where I grew up, and just standing for everything that I believe in makes it that much easier. It's really just the way that it was meant to be.